This new application will be a collaboration of multiple services. It will include a daily time tracker for bus routes and even sporting events on campus. And for you meal planners out there, it will include a list of nutrition facts for the dining halls.
As you can see, this church is not fit to serve people anymore, but that didn't stop Action Ministries this morning, because they serve breakfast right here on their front lawn. Products like these tend to be on sale in grocery stores, but they also tend to be high in sugar. But Kayla's going to go to the store this week to find some healthy alternatives for the same cost. Her goal is to show the class that you can still eat healthy for $25 to $30 a week. This golf cart had to use a bridge to get over the water, but in the hovercraft, I can go anywhere on this golf course I want, including on top of the water. An Athens man threatened to kill his unborn child by kicking the mother in the stomach. Santique Barrow allegedly punched the pregnant woman, knocked her to the ground, and prevented a 911 call. She protected the child, but Barrow got away. He was later charged with felony battery, obstruction of a 911 call, and third-degree cruelty to children. Professors here at the College of Family and Consumer Sciences have been doing research on obesity in the senior population, adults, and adolescents. They've been working with the College of Education to provide activities for local schools. Colleagues have even partnered with businesses like Home Depot to start initiatives in the workplace. The Classic Center's expansion grand opening gala wasn't just about champagne and black ties. Reporter Julie Calhoun is live at the Classic Center to tell us about the enhanced economic growth here in Athens.
You can hear it in his voice, the sound of sadness, but the sound of promise for the future of the church. Now, Hannah, Patrick, and I were out there this afternoon, and the one thing that the community still has is hope.
That's right, Alex. The church was home to Our Daily Bread, the largest soup kitchen in Athens. The people who run the kitchen are sad to see it happen, but it hasn't stopped people from being fed. It doesn't look like it now, but this was once a kitchen and a home for thousands. Our Daily Bread provided hunger, housing, and education services through the Oconee Street United Methodist Church for almost 25 years.
No, it's a very small church, but the impact it has on the community is you would think there were thousands of folks.
They serve over 1,000 people in a year and provide food every day, even on holidays.
We haven't missed a meal and we don't plan to.
Places like Young Harris are providing space for church services, and even Chick-fil-A donated food for their daily meals. As you can see, this church is not fit to serve people anymore, but that didn't stop Action Ministries this morning, because they serve breakfast right here on their front lawn. These meals don't just go to the homeless. They provide meals for anyone that needs food, including the working poor, and they are happy to be that safety net.
So it's an irreplaceable institution upon which people depend for survival and hospitality.
Although their church is gone, the hunger, housing, and education services will continue, and so will their strength in the community. Live in the newsroom, I'm Hannah Patrick, Grady News Source. Exactly. They trusted the dog. His son Dominic knew the dog for 2 years prior to this event. His father didn't want to do an on-camera interview, but what he told me off-camera that's even more surprising is that this was not just a bite. It was a full-blown attack. This pit bull that attacked Dominic may seem harmless, but most people think pit bulls are violent dogs. However, Amanda Newsom believes this can be true for any breed of dog.
It kind of talks about pit bulls and the bad stigma and stereotypes that they do get. You know, an animal, its temperament is very directly related to the way you raise that animal. You know, it doesn't really matter what breed it is, it matters on how you raise it.
Training may be one aspect, but there is another important factor to keep in mind. Dominic's father never felt comfortable leaving his children alone with dogs, and this is something Amanda agreed with.
And I think it's incredibly important to emphasize the fact that children should never be left alone with an animal, whether it's your pet, someone else's. It's just kind of a rule that
His father says they still love dogs and have no hate towards pit bulls. His father only has one thing in mind right now, and that one thing is Dominic. As for Dominic, he remains in the hospital, but he is conscious. Live in the newsroom, I'm Hannah Patrick, Grady News Source. The key to the program is body mass index. The head of the program says that any of their patients that had a body mass index over 30 must participate in the program in order to continue to come to the clinic.
Miller helps run this clinic that sees over 6,000 patients who are homeless or who have no health insurance. She has set up an 8-week program with exercise and nutrition components. Each class will educate them on nutrition and provide exercise. She'll be teaching them cheap tricks like the nutrition of a soup can and even how to use it as a weight.
Just a lot of adapted exercises that they can adapt to their body type, their lifestyle, and their budget as well, because we understand not all of them will be able to afford weights or a gym.
Products like these tend to be on sale in grocery stores, but they also tend to be high in sugar. Michaela's going to go to the store this week to find some healthy alternatives for the same cost. Her goal is to show the class that you can still eat healthy for $25 to $30 a week.
Athens has one of the highest poverty rates in Georgia. Low income is linked to obesity because of limited access to resources. Most people don't know that even though they are poor, over half of their patients are obese.
So it's kind of confusing. You would think that maybe they would be underweight because they don't have the resources to buy healthy foods or to eat as lavishly maybe as someone in the higher class.
Obesity leads to high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and other chronic conditions. They have so many mismanaged cases that the clinic can no longer use their resources to help patients that aren't willing to help themselves.
We're hoping to give them the tools and the confidence to be able to carry this out.
They're hoping to have 25 to 30 participants per week, and they must show progress that they're losing weight in order to continue to receive care. Live in the newsroom, I'm Hannah Patrick, Grady News Source. The mayor and the director of the Athens transit system are both very excited about the final outcome of the project that took almost 10 years to complete. There are over 223 spots available and some outstanding green initiatives.
Solar panels, rain gardens, and pervious pavement fill this new lot located off Exit 8 on Loop 10.
It is lit with solar lighting that is not on the grid system at all. This is lighting that stores light for several days, and it lights at nighttime only.
The new green features are part of an ongoing attempt to make Athens more environmentally friendly.
Something that all of our community can be proud of. It's the direction our community and our whole country needs to be moving in lots of areas.
The parking lot is free and the buses are free for students with their student IDs. City officials say it is also a safer option for students on campus.
Well, if I was a student, I think I would feel very comfortable parking here for the day because it's going to be well lit. It's going to have people coming and going all the time.
The new parking lot will ultimately free up parking all across the Athens community.
The whole idea of the lot is to provide a parking location outside of the downtown central business district or off of the main campus area to allow individuals to park so that we can free up space in those areas for maybe more appropriate uses.
This parking lot was funded by a grant, so the local government had no cash layout. This means no money came from you as taxpayers.
The mayor of Athens cut the ribbon in front of the bus stop today to mark the occasion.
The buses run Monday through Saturday every 20 minutes during the peak hours of the day. Live in the newsroom, I'm Hannah Patrick, Grady News Source.
Thanks, Hannah.